Today on Siege Off-Road, we're going to make our F-150 a little bit more durable and give it a nicer look under the hood with some help from Mishimoto. The factory coolant expansion tank on the F-150 is pretty unsightly and it can crack over time, so today we're going to get rid of that ugly thing by installing this Mishimoto coolant expansion tank. This aluminum tank is crafted from high-quality TIG-welded aluminum with internal baffling to prevent sloshing and air from entering the cooling system. It's designed to be an easy, direct-fit replacement for the original tank for a custom look, and it even has a built-in sight glass for checking the fluid level. Let's get to the installation. Tools you'll need for this installation: 10mm socket, 3/8 ratchet, a set of pliers, and a flathead screwdriver. Okay, this install is pretty straightforward. The first thing we're going to do is drain the coolant out of the radiator, and we're going to start off by taking the cap off the coolant expansion tank. Next thing you're going to do is come behind the front bumper on the driver's side and locate the red petcock on the bottom of the radiator and loosen it to drain the coolant. Make sure you have a catch can ready because this will make a mess. Now we're going to let this drain until our coolant expansion tank is completely empty. Okay, and as you can see, the coolant is draining out of this. Now once it completely empties, we'll tighten up that petcock and move on to the installation. The expansion tank is now empty. We can tighten up the petcock. We don't need to completely drain the radiator, just the tank. With the expansion tank empty, we can now remove the hose clamps on the two hoses up top. Get them locked open. Get both hoses removed, break them loose, and I can pull right off. Remove the two 10mm bolts that secure the coolant expansion tank. Get the bolt on the other side. With both bolts removed, you can remove the coolant tank. Grab a flathead screwdriver and loosen up the clip on the lower hose for the expansion tank. Once it's popped out, you can remove the hose. Grab your Mishimoto expansion tank and connect it to the hose that you just removed. Push the clip down to lock it, and then reconnect the two hoses and two bolts. Reinstall your two bolts. Reconnect your hoses and the hose clamps. The last thing we need to do is add the coolant that we drained earlier and then reinstall the cap. All right, we filled up the tank, and as you can see through the sight glass, we have adequate fluid. Now we're going to reinstall the cap, and our installation is done. Okay, we got our Mishimoto coolant expansion tank installed in our 2018 F-150. It looks so much better than the factory one, and it's going to be a lot more durable. Install was super straightforward. It shouldn't take you more than 30 to 45 minutes, and before you know it, you'll be heading off-road.